If you, yes you, wanted to build a serverless application on AWS, here's how you do it. First things first, get an account on AWS. Before you mess around with anything, go to the AWS billing dashboard and set up a budget so that you're alerted if you exceed that budget because of your use of these services. And even if your application is serverless, you're going to need a front end, and I recommend using React for that. And AWS Amplify will let you pull your React code from your GitHub repository's main branch and continuously deploy it anytime there's been a commit made to main. AWS Amplify also lets you set up the secure HTTPS very easily with your own domain. This is optional. If you want to buy a domain, I recommend doing it off of Route 53. It makes the integration with AWS Amplify so seamless. Now for the fun stuff, building a serverless backend. Go to AWS's API gateway and set up an HTTP API. Next, you're going to go to AWS Lambda and set up a Lambda function using the tech stack that you're most comfortable with. You can write and test your Lambda function right here on the AWS IDE. How cool is that? You want to then connect your Lambda function to your API gateway. And lastly, you want to go to Amazon RDS or Relational Database System and set up an Aurora serverless database. You're going to then have to assign your Lambda function an IAM role that lets it talk to the database that you just set up. And your React app is going to use the fetch library to talk to the Lambda function using the API gateway. Congratulations, you have just built a serverless application. Have fun.